Hello. So I decided to put in this class today with a 10-minute meditation, and I'm working up towards going on retreat again, hosting my retreat in Croatia. And I'm reminded that on retreat we have a little bit more time for practice, and a really beautiful practice to start the day with is a quiet meditation. On retreat, we could be sat in front of the sea, perhaps, and sit there for half an hour before we do our practice. So I just wanted to gift you guys a mini version of that. I can't gift you the ocean, of course, but I'd like to just send you through a little practice. Now, first of all, just create your space. Make sure you've got the doors shut, your phones off. Something to sit on, a nice cushion would be good, so that when you are sat, you can cross the ankles and just allow the knees to come down and just to get really comfortable with a long spine. And of course, the idea of yoga is to teach you to be able to eventually meditate. Don't worry if it doesn't come easy. And this is a nice guided meditation, so it should be good. We're going to do a 10-minute meditation followed by a little yoga practice. Now, you could have a candle burning for sure, but to begin with, I'm going to just ask you to imagine you have got a beautiful flower in your left hand. I'm going to imagine that's a rose. A rose is a really beautiful symbol because it's really full of beauty and has a gorgeous scent, very, very feminine. But it also has protection, and that makes it no less beautiful at all, but it has this protection of thorns. So that's a reminder to you to just tap into your feminine energy, but also to have boundaries so that you can keep your energy in a good space. I hope that makes sense. In your right hand, I'd like you to imagine you have a candle representing light, the light that you can always tap into, and the light that you can always find within you. So we're going to start with 3 breaths, and we're going to be imagining that we're breathing in the scent of the rose and gently blowing out the candle. We're going to calm ourselves with those breaths, and then we're going to turn that breath into the giving and receiving breath. And you'll see what that is as we go along. So with a comfortable seat, your shoulders rolling down your back, close your eyes down, allow your eyes to be really nice and soft. Just relaxing your jaw as well, and just to tune in and just take a moment to notice how you feel. How do you feel in this moment? And then tuning into that feminine energy. Imagine this beautiful rose in your left hand, all of the beautiful, soft and delicate petals surrounding the center. We're going to breathe in as if you're smelling the rose. Big deep breath in, turning slightly to the left to breathe in, the left being the feminine side, and turn gently to the right being the masculine side, and gently breathe out through the lips as if you're blowing out that candle. And again, gently turn to the left. As you turn, you're pausing through the breath, then breathing in through your nose. Pause, turn to the right, and visualize yourself blowing the candle. And once more, turning to the left, big full breath in through your nose, smelling the beautiful scent of your rose. Hold that breath at the top of your breath, and then gently turn to your right. Allow your lips to be as if you're holding a straw within the lips, and gently breathe out a longer, slower breath. And then just allow yourself to come back to center, breathing softly in. Taking a much longer exhale. Feel yourself grounding through your sit bones and yet tall through your spine, as if you have golden threads attached to the crown of your head, reaching up to a star above you, your guiding star. With your eyes closed, visualizing that beautiful, bright, guiding star. Visualizing tapping into the light through the crown of your head, going upwards, upwards to this beautiful star, shining its light upon you. And remembering and recognizing that you have access and you are light. You have light within you and access to light whenever you need it. So if you ever feel stagnant or stuck or tired or stressed, closing the eyes and visualizing this beautiful star, breathing deeply in, breathing in the light, and breathing gently out. Continue still with your palms resting on your knees, facing upwards. And then just sending those palms up around yourself. Imagine you're creating this circle of light around yourself, this light representing a boundary that you're staying within. Bring your palms together, bringing your thumbs down gently past your forehead, representing positive thoughts, past your lips, representing positive and kind words, and down to your heart center, representing tapping into that feminine energy and creating a balance between feminine and male energy within you. Okay, so we're going to take the left hand out as if you're going to be receiving through the left hand, and place the right palm to face outwards. The elbows are bent. As you breathe in, imagining you're breathing and receiving through the left hand. As you breathe out, you're giving back from your right hand. Again, breathing in through, receiving from the left hand. And as you breathe out, giving back good energy from the right hand. Receiving on your inhale, giving out on your exhale. And as you continue breathing in this way, just feeling the equilibrium, the balance between the two. Of course, we are always aiming to create balance with everything we do. And that is the same with giving and receiving. So receiving the self-care that you deserve. Filling your cup first before you give out. Just take a few more breaths, giving and receiving breath. What does it mean to you to receive? What do you need? What does it mean to you to give? What do you give? Before we give, we need to look after ourselves and give ourselves the care that we need so we are strong enough within ourselves and have the self-knowledge within ourselves. When we breathe out to give, sometimes giving can be a form of self-care as well. Looking after or serving for others can also make us feel fulfilled as long as we do this in a healthy manner. As you continue breathing in to receive and breathing out to give out, ask yourself these questions. Who am I? Who am I? What comes to you when you ask those questions? Next question. What do I need? What do you need to be the best version of you? Ask yourself, what do I need? And just see what comes. And then finally, how can I serve? What is your purpose? What are your best qualities? How do you help others? How can you help others? Or maybe it's not others, maybe it's the earth. How can you serve? Just ask yourself, how can I serve? And allow the answers to come. When you're ready, just gently bringing your hands down upon your knees, palms facing upwards. It may be that you've just come on for your 10-minute meditation and now you switch off. Perhaps you journal for a moment. Taking some time to sit and journal is another form of not only self-care, but also growth work for yourself too. Or maybe you join me now for our gentle movement practice. Breathing in, lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders down your back. Breathing out, gently draw your chin down towards your chest. Breathing softly in, slowly roll your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Feel the left side of your neck stretch. Breathing out, gently draw your chin down towards your chest. And softly send your left ear over towards your left shoulder. Another breath in. And then exhale, rolling your chin back down towards your chest. Send your gaze forwards. Keep the shoulders rolled back. Turn your head around to the right side. See how far you can go there. And turn your head gently around to the left side and see how far you can go. And then bringing yourself back to center. Beautiful. Can you sit up a little bit taller? Can you draw your shoulders back a little bit further? Send your right ear down to the right shoulder. Take a long sigh out. Beautiful. Slowly come back to center. Take your left ear down to your left shoulder. Take a big deep breath in. And a slow sigh out. Come back to center. Bring one hand over your heart, bring the other hand over your heart. Breathe deeply in as if you're expanding your heart with light. Take a long exhale out, tuning in and just recognizing and just allowing yourself to receive everything that you need, and to maybe just ask again. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale and send the arms out expansively, palms open, fingers wide. And then wrap your arms around yourself, give yourself a really big hug. Okay, and then just gently release. You might just stroke the arms as if you're just brushing off anything that needs to go. And then we're going to take the cushion, if you've got one, away. And then just come onto the ground, onto your hands and your knees. Okay, breathing softly in, dip your belly down and begin to look forward. Breathing softly out, draw your chin in towards your chest, take your tummy upwards, shoulders hooded. Again, inhale, dipping your belly down, looking forward. Exhale, slowly, softly, back to cat pose. And one more time, breathing into cow pose, little arch of the lower back. Exhale to cat pose. Good. Coming to a neutral spine, extend your right arm out to the side. Slide your right shoulder underneath the left. Send your right ear down to the ground. Just tiptoe your left fingertips up to the top of the mat. And then over to the right hand corner of your mat. Feel the left side body stretch out. Take a big deep breath in. And then exhale, slowly slide your left hand to the earth. Slide your right shoulder through. Place your right hand down to the ground. Send your left arm out to the side. Big inhale. Exhale, slide your left shoulder through. Send your left ear down to the ground. We're going to tiptoe the right fingertips up to the top of the mat. And then over to the left side of the mat. Big full breath in. A long breath out, feeling that right side body stretch. Another big deep breath in. Perfect. Exhale, tiptoe those fingers back. Place your hand back down. Slide your left shoulder through. And now we're going to come onto our back. So we need to lay down onto your back now. And then just gently coming into a happy baby pose. You take the soles of the feet up to the sky. Take a hold of the edges of the feet. The knees are wide. The neck in line with your spine. And just gently rock from side to side. Just allowing one knee to draw down towards the earth and then the other. And feeling that just gentle stretch. And also the nice benefits it can give to the lower spine as well. And for a moment, just take yourself into the mind of a little baby just arrived in the world and just fascinated with its feet, everything new, everything amazing. How humbling to imagine yourself being reborn as a little baby. Okay, release. Then we're going to send both knees together and send both arms out to the side like a T. Send both of your knees over to your right side and look over your left shoulder, giving you an option if you want it to send your left foot up to your right hand and catch a hold of the back of the heel or your calf. Both shoulders are onto the earth and the head is over the left shoulder, falling over the left shoulder. Take a big deep breath in. Take a long, delicious breath out. Maybe with an inhale, we send the left arm up above the head, rooting the left shoulder down, breathing fully in. And breathing softly out. Good. Now slowly release your right foot. Send both knees together and gently over to your left side. Keeping both shoulders onto the earth. try perhaps extending your right leg. Catch a hold of the foot at the back of the ankle in the hand and allow your head to fall over the right shoulder, feeling this supple stretch into your lower spine. With a breath in, you might send your right arm up behind the head, keeping the shoulder to the earth if possible. Stay nice and easy, breathe deep, and just feel grounded within the moment. Breathing fully in, and breathing softly out. Beautiful. Gently release your foot. And then we're going to just repeat this, but with more of a swooshing and flowing memento. So bring the arms out like a T with the palms facing down. They're going to stay that way. Send the knees over to your right side. Shoot your left foot up towards your right hand and then back. Send both knees back together and over to the left side. Shoot your right toe up to your left hand and back. And again, let's move to the right side. Swoosh that left foot. Beginning to feel the hips open up as you start to just create some nice flowing movement. Take one more on each side, the right side and the left side. And then hug those knees into the chest. Give them a big squeeze. Maybe you even lift the head and touch the nose to the knees if that's not too uncomfortable. And then release the knees, stretch the arms and the legs out long, point the toes, take hold of the wrist, big stretch. You might send the upper body over to one side, back to center, perhaps taking a hold of the opposite wrist and sending the upper body over to the other side. And back to center, and then let's roll over onto our belly. Okay, so on your tummy, bring yourself to Sphinx pose. Elbows under the shoulders, hands outstretched in front, fingers spread wide, shoulders drawing back. You might stay here, or if it feels okay to do so, lift the elbows off the ground. Big deep breath in. And then exhale, guide the tummy and chest back down. This time bring your chin down towards your chest. And then slowly rise up, straightening, lengthening the arms. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, guide the elbows down. One more time, chin to the chest. Inhale, rising up. And then exhale, bring your whole chest down to the earth. We're going to this time send the hands behind the back, focusing on shoulders for a moment. Interlace your fingers, begin to press back with the hands. Slowly lift the chest off the earth and maybe lift the feet off too. See if you can draw those shoulders back any more. Big full breath. And when you're ready, we're going to release and send ourselves into a relaxing child's pose. So press the ground away, make your way down to a child's pose, bringing your head to touch the ground, your belly sinking down in between the thighs, and spine nice and long. Okay, lifting your head slightly, walk your hands and upper body over to your right side, little stretch to the right. And then walk your hands and upper body over to your left side, little stretch to the left. Walk your hands gently, softly back to the top of the mat. We're going to draw the chin in towards our chest. Slowly roll forward into a 4-point base. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees off the ground, and make your way to a gentle downward facing dog. Try taking your gaze to your ankles, then your knees, and maybe to your belly. Bend your knees, lengthen your spine. Try sending the elbows down towards the earth, and then straighten them once more. Okay, then gently tiptoeing the feet, little pigeon steps all the way up towards your hands. Soften your knees and rise yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Rising up, I'm just going to adjust my camera angle. Circle your arms up to the sky. Big deep breath in. And then exhale, glide your arms either side of your body, swoop forwards and down. Send your hands to your shins, lengthen your spine, the crown of your head drawing forward. And then exhale to fold, sending your hands to your elbows, release the back of your neck. Your knees can be soft if wished. Gently rock from side to side, just shifting the weight from one foot to the other. Take a nice soft breath in. And as you exhale, send your hands down to the earth. Soften your knees a little more and step back with your right foot. Bring your right knee down to the earth softly and inhale, reach both arms up to the sky. Think about something you're grateful for today as you bring your palms together. Send your hands softly down to your heart center. What are you grateful for today? Send your hands either side of your front foot and lift your back knee and then step back into a plank pose. We're going to send both knees down to the earth, tops of the feet. Bend the elbow and send your chin and chest down to the ground. Inhale, glide yourself forward to cobra pose. Exhale, press the ground away. Tuck your toes gently under. Lift your knees from the earth and make your way to your downward facing dog. Allow blood to flow down to your head. Breathe softly in. And breathe softly out, externally rotating your shoulders. Okay, inhale, send your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Circle both arms up to the sky as you suck your shoulders over your hips. Big deep breath in, take your gaze up. Exhale, spin and ground the back heel, extend the arms, look forward. Bending your front knee. Turn your right palm upwards, gently sink back to find a peaceful warrior pose. Exhale, slowly back through to warrior two. Check your feet, just make sure you're rooting down through the outer edge of your back foot. And your right knee is rolling gently outwards rather than inwards. Place your right wrist onto the right thigh, send your left arm over the ear, look to your left thumb, big full breath here. And then exhale, we're going to slowly make our way back to a peaceful warrior, left hand grazing the back leg, right arm reaching up and behind. Exhale back through to your warrior two pose. Reach forward. Send your right hand down to the inner edge of the right leg, the left arm parallel to the right, look up to the left thumb. Send that left arm slowly over the ear. And then we're going to take both hands down to frame the front foot and spin onto the ball of your back foot. Step slightly forward. And if comfortable, fold into your right leg. Perhaps take your hands to the back of your right calf. Or if that feels a little bit unsteady, you can have the hands to the earth. A big deep breath in. A long breath out. Maybe we send the hands behind the back and reach for the left wrist. Another big deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then, seeing as we are talking a lot about balance today, bend your right knee. Begin to lift your left leg off the ground and send your arms forward and parallel, warrior three. Hold here. Try flexing the toes of the back foot, squaring your hips. You have a wobble, don't worry, just begin again. Maybe, if you've still got it with me, drag the elbows back. And then reach forward once more. Send the left foot to meet the right and inhale. Reach the arms up to the sky. Sending palms together. Exhale. Send your hands down to your heart center. Notice how you feel. Sending your hands down by your side. Inhale, circle both arms up to the sky. Exhale, swoop your arms either side of the body with a flat spine, swoop forwards and down. Inhale to tabletop, flatten your spine. Exhale to fold. Wrap your arms around the backs of the legs and squeeze tummy and chest and head close to the legs. A big deep breath in. Squeeze and fold. One more breath here, just allowing you half of your body to be upside down, your heart upside down, your head upside down. Really good for you. Send your hands down to the earth now and step back with your left foot. Bring your left knee gently to the earth. Inhale, reach both arms up to the sky and think about something else you are grateful for today. Perhaps something about you, bringing your palms together. Exhale, send your hands down to your heart center. Placing both hands either side of your front foot. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee. Let's step back into a plank. Find stability here. Your shoulders over the wrists, a slight internal rotation of the upper arm. Send your knees gently down to the earth and the tops of your feet. Take your chin and chest to the earth. Elbows are tucked into the ribs. Inhale, glide through to cobra. Press the ground away. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees off the ground. Downward facing dog. Take the gaze down towards your belly. Big full breath in. And a longer breath out. Good. Sending your left leg up to the sky. Big deep breath in. Step your left foot to the inner edge of your left thumb. Circle your arms up to the sky, keeping your left knee over the left ankle. Big deep breath in. Take your gaze up. Exhale, spin and ground your back heel. Warrior two, arms extended. Rooting again down through the outer edge of your back foot. Gently rolling the left knee outwards. Shoulders down, arms strong. Turning your left palm upwards. Gently sink back to your peaceful warrior. Exhale back through, warrior two. Taking your left wrist on top of your left thigh, your right arm reaching up and over. Feel that deep stretch. Breathe deeply in to the right side body and gazing to the right fingers. One more breath. And then circle the hand, right hand back, left arm reaching back up. Gently sinking back to peaceful warrior. And then slowly back through warrior two. Begin to reach forward. Send your left hand down to your inner leg. As you straighten the leg, look up to your right thumb. Shift gently your right hip back. Breathe fully. Send your right arm over your ear. Feel that stretch into the right side of your body. And then gently send your right hand down to the earth. Both hands framing your front foot. Come onto the ball of the back foot. Bend the left knee. Step gently forward. Making your way to pyramid pose. Taking a hold of the back of your left calf. And folding softly, slowly in. Big full breath in. Pressing the back of the knee into the hands. A long breath out. Okay, we're going to release the back of the leg when you're ready. Stack your left knee over the left ankle, reach the arms forward and send the right leg back, warrior three. Find your balance. Notice where your body is in space. Do you need to drop the right hip a little bit? Lift the right leg a little bit perhaps? Perhaps draw the elbows back. Reach the arms forward again. And step right foot to meet the left. Big deep breath in. Sending palms together. Exhale, hands down to the heart center. Bring your hands down by your side. Palms facing forward, Tadasana. Meaning mountain pose. Standing tall, standing grounded. Breathe fully in. Root down through your feet. Beautiful. We're going to make our way down into a Malasana pose. So turning the toes out, bending the knees and sinking down. Elbows just gently pressing the knees open. thumbs drawing to the sternum. Big deep breath here. A long exhale. Okay, from here, sending your sit bones down to the earth. Send both legs long. Inhale, we're going to send the arms up to the sky. Big full breath in. Exhale, reach for the toes or the ankles, or perhaps you're working with a strap. Look forward over the toes as you inhale. Exhale as you gently fold tummy and chest down to the legs. Another big full breath in as you send the backs of the knees down towards the earth, lengthen the spine. And exhale to gently fold. Moving softly and slowly into a twist, rise back up, shoulders over the hips. Send your right knee in towards the chest and pop the foot over your left thigh. Rock the left elbow around the right knee. Send the right arm up and behind. Sit up tall, inhale. Exhale to turn to look over the right shoulder as far as you can. Breathing in. Bringing presence to your breath. Exhale. Another breath in, bringing presence. And rooting through the sit bones, turning through your upper spine. One more breath. Good. Slowly unravel. Take your right foot now into your left thigh, please. Send your arms up to the sky. Big deep breath in and another forward fold. Reaching for the left sole of the foot and folding down through the tummy and the chest. Inhale, lengthening your spine. And then exhale to fold. Another big deep breath in. Exhale to fold. Gently, slowly rise back up. Place your hands either side of your right knee and swoop your left leg behind you, coming onto the top of the left leg. Plant your hands to the top corners of the mat. Maybe you send your right hand to the outer edge of the right leg. Perhaps you send your right foot, shift it forward a little bit if that's comfortable. Square the hips, draw the shoulders back, take a big full breath in. And as you exhale, bring the tummy and then the chest and then the head down to the earth and arms forward. And either rest your head in your arms or bring your head fully down to the earth. Close and soften your eyes. Soften your jaw. Enjoy any sensations that arise. Become heavy and surrendered. And take 3 more soft breaths here. Release as you exhale. Surrender. Be soft with yourself. Visualize that rose once more. Tapping into feminine energy. Okay, gently lifting your head. Walk your hands slowly back either side of your right knee. Send the weight to the right side. Swoosh your left leg around in front. Take your right leg long now and send your left knee into the chest. Pop your left foot over the edge of the right thigh. Wrap your right arm around the left knee. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Take the hand behind you. Turn through the upper spine. Send your right elbow perhaps over the outer edge of the left leg. Breathing in, lengthen. Exhale and turn. 3 breaths. Really squeezing through the upper part of your body, squeezing your lungs almost. Gently unravel when you're ready and place your left sole of your foot into your right thigh. Send both arms up to the sky. Create length through your spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach forward. And then gently fold. Big full breath in, lengthen through your spine. Long breath out, sending tummy, chest, and chin down towards the right leg. Another big deep breath in, lengthen, and fold. Softly, slowly transitioning to pigeon pose. Place your hands either side of your left knee. Swoop your right leg around behind you, trying to, if possible, get onto the top of the right leg, the top of the foot, right foot onto the earth, walking your hands back as far as is comfortable, perhaps shifting the left foot forward if it wants to go, breathing fully in, shoulders back, and then leading with the tummy and the heart, folding slowly down, making a nest for the head in the arms or head to the earth and arms forward. Breathing in serenity, softness, and self-care. Exhale, surrender. And visualize now that rose at your heart, in your heart, opening and blooming, vulnerable and soft, but still protected at the same time. Staying open, staying soft, breathe deep. Remembering that if anything within you needs to be healed, if you've got any old wounds that cause you pain, remembering that you are a natural healer yourself and you have got the ability to heal yourself, given the right tools. And one of those is yoga, one of those is breath work, another one is meditation. So many tools of healing. And gently, just allowing any feelings to come to the surface. And just allowing everything is welcome, everything is okay. Okay, we're softly going to lift the head, walk the hands either side of your left knee. Swoop your right leg around in front of you. Make your way down onto your back and bring the soles of the feet together. Just allow the knees to rock open to the side. You either have your hands down by the sides or place your hands upon your body, just wherever you feel you want them. So maybe they're over the tummy, the womb, perhaps over the heart, perhaps the head. Where do you feel called to place your hands? Breathe really deeply and softly in. Breathing out, relaxing and just being in this moment, being soft within yourself, within the moment. Anchoring in gratitude and remembering when you tune in and really do the work, the personal self-work to heal, to notice, to be self-aware, to root, to grow, to tap into a place where you are once again able to create. Remember the magic that lies within you. Finally coming into a Shavasana pose. Take a few moments here. Be still. Meridians in your body open. Energy flowing gently and freely. Simply being, breathing, and being at peace. Thanking you for taking the time out today for your practice. Feel free to take a few more moments and pause. When you feel ready to release and stretch, send the arms up above the head, point the toes, stretch the body out. Bring your knees into your chest. Reach and squeeze the knees into your chest. Take a little rock from side to side. Give the back a little bit of a massage. Take the hands over the knees and circle those knees. Allow that to feel nice on the lower back. Change direction with those circles. Beautiful. Just gently roll over into a fetal position. Press the hands into the earth. Make your way gently up to finish your practice. Namaste. Thank you for joining. I hope that gave you something that you needed today.